Hello friends and welcome back to Happy Heart Gardens. Today we are in my kitchen again and I have my sweet mama with me. And we are making applesauce today. So let me turn this around and show you how we do it. So we like to use a mix of apples, and we just went and bought a bunch of different apples from a farmer's market in Virginia when we were traveling back from Pennsylvania, and I've gone ahead and rinsed this first batch kind of off. My mom is an amazing apple peeler. I don't know how I could do this without her. She does it all just freehand. She's the best. So as you can see, I got the steam canner set up and a big pot to cook the apples in once we get them going. So she peels, and then I just go ahead and cut them in half, and then I take the cores out and then I cut in small chunks, which I'll show in a minute. And then I have a big bowl with water and some lemon juice. That's just gonna help with browning as we're getting them all cut up to put into the pot. Okay, so this is what I do. There may be other ways, but I found this to be the fastest. I cut it in half and then half again, and then I just kind of take out the center part, half, big chunks, and then right into the lemon water. This way I get out the core and I'm just left with good apple meat. And it goes pretty quickly this way with both of us working together. So I've gone ahead and started the first pot. I didn't fill it up too much because I want to have room for it to cook down and I want to have room to stir it. And I do add a little bit more lemon juice in, a couple tablespoons or so, and a tiny bit of water just to kind of help get everything going. And I have it on like a medium low heat because you don't want it to burn. And then just start stirring frequently and like I said, making sure that it's not burning or getting too hot on the bottom. And I'm just going to continue to cook this down until, they start to kind of disintegrate. And then I will come in with either a potato masher or my immersion blender and make it even smoother. So as your apples start to cook down, they'll kind of look like this. You don't want it to be too high heat. Like I said, you don't want it to scorch on the bottom depending on like how your pots are and your heat goes. And then as they cook a little bit longer, you can see they'll just start to naturally break down and sort of sauce themselves. So I'm gonna let this go for just a couple more minutes, this pot here, and then I'm gonna use my immersion blender. I've also, like I said, used a mashed potato tool in the past, a masher, and that works too. But the immersion blender works great if you have one of them. This guy, I put him on a little bit longer, so he's still probably got like 10 minutes to go.